Hey, what is going on guys, Mitch here, welcome back. If you're on the last step on the path of a Sunslinger, your challenge is to get 20 radiance kills and complete one strike. I highly recommend using a bad Juju exotic pulse rifle because each kill helps you super energy. And also wear the Obsian Mind because kills on Minions of Darkness help super recharge. The best method I found was go on Earth and click on Devil's Lair Strike. Once you spawned in, you want to get kills with your bad Juju right at the start. You want to get your super fast as possible. You should be supered when you enter the first respawning restricted area. Once you're at the refinery, activate your super and kill all the enemies fast as possible and try not to get killjacked. And remember, you can use your gun, you can punch, use rockets or whatever you want, just throw grenades or whatever you do best. Once you're past the refinery, kill all the additional enemies to get your super back, ready for the 3 waves. Remember, do not use your super when you only see 3-4 enemies because it's a bigger waste. And here's a massive tip, if you see your teammates using the super, let them kill the enemies because you will get their orbs and make your supercharge a lot more faster. Once you have cleared all the 3 waves, you should be more than halfway through completing the challenge. Make sure you have another super for the little room just beyond this point and kill the enemies in that room and then proceed onto the tank. Of course at this point you will have no super, therefore you will have to get it again. Near the tank or just outside the tank or where I am on screen right now, there are a couple of enemies to kill. Please bear in mind, make sure you are not focusing your fire on the tank, as many ships and enemies will come, therefore more chances of you completing the challenge. Once you feel comfortable of reaching 20 kills at the ending boss, defeat the tank and proceed to the final boss. The final step, using the bad Juju clear out as many enemies to recharge your super in the final boss arena. However, if your teammates are supercharged, let them kill the enemies as you can pick up their orbs and use your supercharge when the ships drop. However, if your teammates are supercharged, let them kill the enemies as you can pick up their orb. At this current point, do not deal any damage to the final boss, as if you're with randomers, they could kill the boss even slower, which is a good thing. However, if you're with your friends, you can work together and generate orbs for each other and help each other out. If no enemies are spawning in for whatever reason, my number 1 tip would be to wipe and start the final boss again. So simply kill yourself with a rocket launcher or fall off the map into the water and you will die, making the boss fight start all over again and making all the enemies spawn again, making this challenge a guaranteed completion. Once you and your mates or you alone have completed the challenge, simply kill the boss and return to the tower to get your reward. So go downstairs and talk to the warlock person. For some reason the footage of me getting the warlock bond got corrupted, so I can't show you that at the moment. But guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and peace.